Hello, and welcome to the virtual preview of the ClimateWise Building Challenge. ClimateWise Building Challenge is a York region-wide friendly awards and recognition competition created to reduce energy consumption and greenhouse gas emissions in buildings through collaboration, education, and innovation. Today, we want to tell you what it is, who can participate, and the benefits to you as a building owner and business in York region. Over the week, we'll introduce you to a network of experts and key stakeholders who provide their perspective on the importance of this initiative to our society as we transition to a low carbon, high productivity economy. But first, let me tell you a little bit about us. My name is Harry French, and I'm the program manager at the Windfall Ecology Centre. The Windfall Ecology Centre is a not-for-profit environmental organization dedicated to building sustainable communities. The center's focus is on empowering communities to create lasting wealth in a carbon-constrained 21st century. With the support of the Ontario Trillium Foundation, we are thrilled to have the opportunity to bring the ClimateWise Building Challenge to our community. For the last 20 years, we have been the preeminent environmental organization in York region. We conduct a range of community-based activities that work with residences, businesses, and municipalities. Our range of activities include home energy retrofits to renewable energy to business initiatives through the ClimateWise Business Network. As program manager of the ClimateWise Business Network, with my colleagues at the center, we manage the center's business activities. These, of course, include the network itself, which is part of the Green Economy Canada network across Ontario with 7 hubs. We manage the Ontario Benchmarking Help Centre through our partnership with Natural Resources Canada. The Ontario Benchmarking Help Centre helps businesses with technical questions related to the use of Portfolio Manager. Portfolio Manager is the reporting tool used by the Provincial Energy and Water and Benchmarking Program, EWRB, and by our partner, BOMA, Race to Reduce. In November 2019, ClimateWise launched the Mayor's Energy Challenge. This initiative focused on working with York Region municipalities to build awareness and participation in the proposed provincial EWRB initiative. And finally, I'm thrilled to announce that we will be delivering the ClimateWise Building Challenge. Over the week of November 30th, we'll be delivering a fact-filled, inspirational virtual preview of the ClimateWise Building Challenge. I will tell you more about the week's program later on. But follow our ClimateWise Business Network, Twitter, and LinkedIn accounts to stay updated on the series and subscribe to our newsletter. Many cities, municipalities, and countries have acknowledged that we have a climate emergency. The federal government, acting on an election promise, has introduced legislation to achieve net zero by 2050. The ClimateWise Building Challenge is a mechanism for local York region businesses and buildings to take action on climate change. The competition is free of cost and open to building owners, landlords, managers, and tenants who want to join in the fight to combat climate change, who want to improve the bottom line by implementing responsible energy operations and behavioral practices. To be clear, the challenge is open to York region buildings and businesses, but our guidelines are to be inclusive. We want to accommodate your passion to take action. As mentioned, there is no cost to register and to join the initiative. The only thing you need is a commitment to make a difference and to take action on climate change. You may be a commercial real estate owner with a portfolio of buildings or a single building. You may be an owner who owns a building or leases a space. We want you to be part of the ClimateWise Challenge. For the virtual preview, our focus is on commercial buildings. We are in discussions with York Region municipalities to include municipal buildings in the ClimateWise Building Challenge. Taking action on climate change is about building a sustainable future for future generations. But it makes sense now to businesses' bottom line and to the demand of building tenants. As the old adage says, you can't manage what you don't measure. The ClimateWise Building Challenge will help you measure and, importantly, to celebrate your accomplishments and your achievements. Over the week, we have an exciting program for you. Each day, we'll introduce a new video highlighting a conversation with a key industry player or stakeholder. We'll begin today with a congratulatory remarks from Mayor John Taylor of the town of Newmarket. Tuesday, we'll focus on how retrofits are driving green building growth. Wednesday is about smart building trends in cities and municipalities. Thursday, our partner Ameresco will discuss energy resilience and zero carbon discovery. And Friday, we'll wrap up with an invitation to participate from York Region Chair and CEO Wayne Emerson. Again, follow our Business Network Twitter and LinkedIn accounts to stay updated on the series, and please subscribe to our newsletter. Now let's welcome to day 4 of the ClimateWise Building Challenge, Steve Costa from Ameresco. But before we speak to Steve, we would like to show you a short video clip highlighting Ameresco's energy resilience services.
Ameresco, a leading comprehensive energy services provider. Ameresco generates a sustainable and resilient future for our customers by offering innovative, custom-tailored energy solutions. As a public company without manufacturer affiliations, our sole focus is to identify, develop, implement, and operate efficient, renewable, and secure energy solutions. Ameresco's flexibility delivers results. Our customers reduce energy costs and modernize their energy infrastructure. Since 2000, our vision has been propelled by the industry's most talented and experienced professionals. Our development strategies address energy at every stage and support our customers' short and long-term goals. We are experts in deep energy savings and generation solutions and technical at our core. We offer in-house comprehensive services like performance contracting, energy efficiency, renewable energy, energy supply management, energy information, and energy and water infrastructure. Teaming innovative engineering with our relentless focus on customer service, Ameresco applies forward-thinking technology to the unique challenges of carbon reduction, emissions regulation, energy security, resiliency, and shifting to clean sources of power. We creatively apply these technologies to our customers' infrastructure. As a partner, Ameresco builds a sustainable future with public organizations and private enterprises, often developing long-term energy programs, an international footprint driven by local presence. Serving federal, state, and local governments, K-12 and higher education, public housing, healthcare, manufacturing, utilities, commercial and industrial facilities, and by sourcing labor locally, we generate jobs for the communities we serve. Across these markets, we've generated billions of dollars in energy efficiency and renewable energy solutions, contracted or built hundreds of megawatts of energy generation assets, and have assisted customers in financing for over $2 billion in energy projects. As a leading independent, comprehensive energy services provider, Ameresco is committed to the relentless pursuit of a world powered by cost-effective, clean, reliable energy solutions. Ameresco.
Thank you very much, Steve Costa, Director, Assets and Advanced Technology Development at Ameresco, for joining us today. Steve, that was a wonderful video and overview on the services of Ameresco.
Thanks very much, Harry, and thanks again for having myself and on behalf of Ameresco Canada join and support ClimateWise and its the building challenge. So thanks again.
Yeah, we very much appreciate your time and your support. The topic, energy resilience and carbon zero discovery. I mean, that's one that's on the minds of many cities today. Many businesses, governments have legislated now here in Canada, or at least they're considering legislation for a net zero economy by 2050. We want to explore that topic with you today and talk a little bit about what that means to Asset and Advanced Technology Department at Ameresco.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, so I've just got a couple of questions that we've been reflecting on with you, Steve, and when you think of that topic, energy resilience and carbon zero discovery, it's complicated for a lot of people. But what do you see as the number one area that clients need help with respect to the transition to a low carbon economy, essentially carbon zero discovery?
Yeah, great question. A strategy. It can be very overwhelming for many, and it's difficult to know where to start. This is especially true for those, in their core functions is not necessarily related to energy or carbon offsets and so forth, right? So yeah, strategy is definitely the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, you must be also dealing with a lot of knowledgeable people in your sector. Are you surprised by this reflection that this is what's most needed?
Not really, right? Like while terms have changed and the technologies have improved, we still find like our core offering is in demand. But people need help making the business case, right? Obtaining financing, project management, and the range of contracts and suppliers required for most levels of these type of projects, right? Like there's a significant level of complexity, and which it's likely to increase too, right? As we move and we're all conditioning towards a more distributed and connected future. But it's exciting.
Yeah, well, your video certainly sort of touched on a lot of that. But in your own words, what has Ameresco been able to do to get your clients' businesses on the right path? I mean, what are some of the opportunities for improvements in the process that you see?
It's important to understand key drivers and plans across like an entire business. Sometimes they're not necessarily connected to one another. And, as an example, it wouldn't make much sense to go retrofit a facility that might be replaced in the near future, or to invest in a production process for a product that one day is discontinued. So having that kind of insight is key. Having that kind of planning and wherewithal, but at the same time, we got to think a bit longer term, more than like the normal plan for a distributed future that will have like climate related threats, continuing supply chains, right? So adding, power reliability, resilience, and so forth. New areas, but it's exciting, yeah. And also, considering Ameresco's energy as a service financing, right? That's a great way to help business obtain their objectives without spending their own capital or really taking on project risks. This is really an emerging model that is gaining a lot of attention, and what we believe will be really key to transitioning and decarbonizing buildings. Models like this is where companies like an Ameresco will own, operate the assets, and we provide the comfort services as a subscription. So you get your power, heat, comfort, all the essential requirements.
And that's been working for you and your clients. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I said that's been working for you and your clients. Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, we'd love to hear more about the energy as a service financing, and I'm sure that there's lots of opportunities to do that. And I asked that question because we have a real broad range of people on the line with us today, and I know a lot of them are interested in, and they represent a range of facilities that can go from a small facility in an industrial park to maybe something like the City of London, who I know you've done some really interesting work with. What advice do you have for them? What's top of mind for you?
Top of mind is take advantage of networks like this, right? A lot can be learned from the wisdom and from groups and from those who participate, right? It's really a learning and really connecting, right? With the provider, the collaboration amongst those within the space, right? Go for early wins and publicize your success, right? Nothing helps really build momentum better than positive results, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the plug is feel free to contact me. I'd be pleased to help out.
Well, that's in line with our overall theme for our ClimateWise Building Challenge, is taking action on climate change. And thank you for the offer to reach out to you. I should point out too that you're kind of just down the street from us in Richmond Hill. So you're international business, but you're local for us. So we really appreciate your time today, Steve, and all the other colleagues at Ameresco. Thanks very much.
And thank you. All the best.
Okay, take care. Our ClimateWise Building Challenge website is up. To learn more, visit our website at climatewisechallenge.ca. We will be adding resources over the coming weeks. including our partnership with BOMA Race to Reduce, a participant's guide, and building registration page. Building registration will begin January the 1st. Buildings in York Region who already have a portfolio manager account will receive notice of the ClimateWise Building Challenge through our partnership with Natural Resources Canada Building Labeling and Disclosure Program. Let's stay connected. Don't hesitate to reach out to us at the coordinates below. We are here to help. We're here to help you take action on climate change. Follow our ClimateWise Business Network Twitter and LinkedIn accounts to stay updated on the series, and be sure to subscribe to our newsletter. Thank you and stay safe.